This is the Dave and Shecky Show. We got this groovy podcast for ya. Reviewing crazy tunes or quoting Twain and Sting and Dune. We'll bring ideas to share like bonus points for extra flair, cause it's the frickin' Dave and Shecky Show. This is the Dave and Shecky Show. We're bringing you this groovy review. We might preview movies, bake some bread, or drink some smoothies. So come on, have way too much caffeine. You roll up some rivers, I'll reference some Raffy. This is the Dave and Shecky Show.
Okay, here we are. We are watching The Voice.
What is this, a podcast?
This is a podcast. Carson Daly needs better suits. That's my comment right now.
The Daily gets suits.
He dresses like shit is off the rack, and he's an important man in the show. So
Yeah, the man, he's a survivor.
I think he owns this show.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, I think he owns this show. He's still got mad TRL money. That show was huge.
Well, if you can't get hired, you gotta just start your own band.
So this is your final 11? Okay, did you hear what he just said?
Something about Apple Music.
The 15-year-old was the highest downloaded songs.
Oh, that's good for society.
Oh, I don't know if it's good for society, but it's good for that little girl.
For now.
How many people are up there? I feel like American Idol should also have those songs available and add to the voting.
Wait, they should do what?
They should allow those, like, the songs to be downloaded and add to the votes, you know? Like, if you buy the song...
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Maybe that counts as 2 votes.
Is that guy Jewish?
Caleb?
He's a Jew cowboy.
I think both shows have a Caleb cowboy.
But that one's got a Jewish person's nose.
You know what, Dave? I married a Jew.
Yeah, I'd like to meet him.
You are him, and your nose doesn't look like that.
Oh my God, who's that goon?
That's Adam Levine.
I seen him on the Proactive commercial.
I seen him on the 10 to Midnight poster.
That was similar or anything going through.
There's America's hero.
How do you not love Ration? How does he not win the whole show?
He needs to get off rations.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
That's his name. It's a Ration Nation.
He's racial.
No, he's not racial. He's Ration.
If he had a daughter, he should name her Rachel.
Carson looks like he's...
Carson should trade hair with the backgrounds, or that woman's hair. Yeah.
Christiana?
He needs a big afro.
Christiana is lovely. I ain't gonna lie. She's pretty.
Is that Spancher?
Spencer is all the way to the left in the white pants. Team Blake's got 3 winners right now.
I'll put all my money on Pryor being gay.
What? No, he's got a family and a wife and a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I think people their age don't pretend they're not gay anymore. I think that's gone.
I just don't think he realizes.
I don't think he's gay.
Was Mike Piazza gay?
Mike Piazza, I think, was the first of the metrosexuals.
Well, then this guy's Mike Piazza.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think metrosexual is just now regular with these younger kids. I got some good-looking people up there. That 15-year-old is her. She looks a little like Paris. Not Paris Hilton. Paris Jackson.
That kid looks like he's Matt Damon from Broadway.
He does look like a young Matt Damon. Everyone's saying that. He's getting a lot of votes as a result. Britton Buchanan. That's a good name. I ain't gonna lie. Britton Buchanan is a gosh darn good name.
What he's going forward?
Yes. This is the top 10, I think.
Good for him.
Yeah.
You kooky son of a bitch.
He's cute. I think he's 18. I think. When we watch it this way, it's great because there's no commercials.
Yes.
Carson needs a shave. Maybe he's one of those guys that shaves and then like 5 minutes later, that shit is coming back regardless.
I don't know what to think about him. I mean, he's always there, but I don't know.
He broke Tara Reid's heart. I believe he was the beginning of the Tara Reid, I don't want to say downfall because she's... Okay, this chick, Michelle Monet, I think her name is. She was also in... She's an actress as well. And I'm not going to lie. I like her as an actress better than I like this. Because this is very, like, 90s to me. This is like Prince and Janet Jackson. And I don't need that in my life. But she's a darn good actress.
Hey.
What?
I don't know what's going on here.
Well, what do you mean? She's singing.
The music sounds terrible.
That's what I'm saying. It's like 90s. It's a kind of Prince Janet Jackson combo.
That's true.
I mean, it's 100% that, but I don't enjoy it. Don't do that, honey. Like, even that...
Yeah, that is what they're trying to do here.
Yeah.
Prince Jackson.
Prince... There is a Prince Jackson.
Well, it's not this.
It's not her.
Yeah, Prince Jackson is a guy or a girl?
It's one of the sons.
What does he do?
I don't know. Paris Jackson is out and about. She's on Instagram. I follow her. She is, she's stunning. She's a stunningly beautiful girl.
Did he name him after Prince?
He might have.
I think Michael Jackson was obsessed with Prince.
I think everybody was obsessed with Prince, no?
Now that's the story.
What, that everybody was obsessed with Prince?
Some sort of weird Michael Jackson Prince meeting. Didn't they hang out at some point? Or did they just talk on the phone?
Oh, I don't know. You may know more than me about their relationship. I didn't know they had one.
Bad was supposed to be a duet between the two of them.
Oh, is that true? Was
Yeah.
he supposed to be the guitar guy?
I don't know. Prince said he didn't want to sing those lyrics.
I'm bad?
No, your ass is mine.
Oh.
And he said he didn't want it sung to him or sung to... He didn't want to sing it or have it sung to him.
That's interesting. Well, you know what? That's his prerogative. Did he... That's interesting.
The way he put it was really funny.
I had never heard that, but I will defer to you.
How about Michael Jackson and Freddie Mercury? You heard those stories?
Michael Jackson and Freddie Mercury.
They were recording, getting along great, and then all of a sudden, I think Michael Jackson wanted to bring a llama into the recording studio. Some sort of animal, and Freddie Mercury freaked out, and that ended the sessions, basically.
Well, this is what happens when you have two huge personalities collaborating on more than one song. Shit's about to go wrong. She's a little 15-year-old. I I like Pryor. I ain't gonna lie. I like Pryor Baird. And I like Kyla.
Taylor's a good man.
You're just like the nicest guy.
He's a good family man. He's got good values.
See? Aw.
Christiana is the happiest person. On screen, you're very.
Yeah, you know what? I want to be best friends with Christiana because she's always smiling.
Wait, which one's Christiana?
That girl that just slipped and almost fell.
Dry, humored people.
The black girl with the big afro.
Nice shirt.
Compare my humor to.
Christiana like smiles so much and she looks so happy that there's just no way if you were hanging out with her it wouldn't rub off. You would have to it's infectious. There's the winner right there, Ration. If he doesn't win,
I can't spin around circles like that.
if he doesn't win, then the communists have taken over.
Jackie Verna is such.
If he wins, the communists have taken over.
What do you mean? He's not a communist. What would you say
He's a
that for?
poster child for the communists.
He is Ration?
Yeah.
How is he a poster child for the
Yeah,
communists?
he's gay and black.
Is he gay? Oh, he is gay. I don't.
You
I
could
think.
create a whole hashtag around him, and the whole world would go crazy.
Oh, there is a hashtag. It's
All he
Ration
needs is to
Nation.
be pulled over, and he'll become president.
I don't think he's gonna get pulled over. I think he's. I think you're wrong. I don't think he's anybody's poster child. I think he's his own poster child.
He's a cancer survivor. He's black and he's gay. How
Yeah,
much
but
more
he-
sympathy could you get?
Yeah, I mean he had. Yes, he.
And he
gets
sings his ass
I
off.
was gonna say that all of that shit adds to his
I
the
think he should
character
win.
that he is, but I don't think he's gonna win because of that. I think he's gonna win because he's amazing. All right, so now we see who else is going through. So far, we have who?
Welcome back, everybody. We'll get to these results here in a quick second, but first, a couple of quick questions.
We
You
have
take
Britt
your stool on
Buchanan
the stage.
and okay, Laird, Baird. Laird.
What are you saying?
What's his name? Is
Baird?
it Baird or Laird?
Wait, who were you talking about?
Pryor Baird.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, yeah, that sounds right.
Okay.
You have just been so monumental.
So him and Britt Buchanan have gone through.
In life, and I'm just so thankful for everything that you've taught me.
Team Alicia.
Team Alicia. Alicia's rocking some
Sounds
huge.
like some sort of chai tea or something.
To always really feel everything.
She has some huge ass earrings on.
I'll have some Team Alicia.
I'm gonna tell you,
Another quick question to Bryn.
something's magic about Alicia Keys, and I'm not even talking about singing.
The fans at home watching this show don't know about how friendships are formed and developed while being on this show.
Well, I can easily say that all of us are like one big family.
She's
and
got
just
Paris Jackson hair. It's the same exact color. I'm telling you.
brings us closer than a lot of.
Have you seen any of Paris Jackson's
It's just a complete
Instagram?
I have not.
to have such a big stage, present ourselves to America. To have
Her eyes are
makes our bond
just
much stronger.
Who's her mother?
Thank you, Bryn. Good luck to you.
that lady Debbie Rowe.
remaining. And I have the names of the next
Interesting.
artists who will be safe and moving one step closer
Uh,
to possible.
Paris Jackson like does modeling because she's so gorgeous. Maybe people don't really think the same way I do, but I just. Oh, Christiana's smiling and smiling and smiling. I'll tell you what, only one of these people isn't making it, and I know exactly who it is.
Well, who is it?
Well, I'm not going to tell you, I don't want to ruin it. But it was the worst singer. Remember we watched the other day?
The worst singer
See, I think you're.
is her.
No. Which one?
The worst singer is the plump Spanish woman.
Shireen. I think her name is Shireen.
Was she the worst?
She was the worst.
She's the worst.
She was terrible. The fans picked the Mariah Carey song for her, and it was just
Which?
she couldn't do it.
Oh, all right. I saw that.
From Team Kelly.
I like Kelly. I think Team Kelly's good. Kelly did a good job, and I like her. She's so like
Bryn Cartelli.
she's so regular. Kelly's regular and then has this ridiculous gift. But she has zero poise. And you know what? I like that because I also have zero poise.
She's got moxie.
She's got moxie, but no poise. I like moxie.
She's a moxie lady. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, dad jokes,
I was
okay?
gonna say there's a dad joke.
Why?
For you.
How come great humor all of a sudden became dad jokes?
Because I don't know. Because
What,
I
dad
guess
jokes, dad bods. Yeah, back in the day, there was no dad bods. He was your father. Relax. Dad bods. What are you, a moron?
it's the kids today. They've got no respect for the dads.
Dad jokes. How about you learn something about culture? It's just jokes, you idiots.
Somebody's singing.
Dad jokes.
All right now. What is this? Oh. Oh God. So I guess this is the people singing with their team captains.
Oh my God. It's Adam Scavine.
Look at Ration having to sing down so he doesn't overpower Adam Levine.
Adam Auto-Tune Levine.
I don't think
Auto-Tune Levine.
Oh, she's even terrible here.
Singing escort.
She's the Michelle of The Voice. Like, how did she get so far?
What, the girl with the boots?
Michelle was the one with
The dancer?
Yeah. Terrible, terrible, terrible. God. Little Mara Justine got thrown to the wayside so Michelle could get in. It's disgusting.
This is a shit fest.
I don't know what this song is. Is this an Adam Levine song? It's not a shit fest, but it's awfully boring.
What happened to rock and roll?
I don't think this is rock and roll.
Goddamn right.
I like to see what people are wearing. Like, when I'm not interested in the song, which happens often in both of these shows, I like to just then see what they're wearing. God, she's so bad. She's so out of her element. I'm not sure why she made it so far.
Yeah, she's no good.
I mean, she would have never made it this far.
Hey, Adam Levine.
Yeah.
You know Pete Seeger.
Do you think Adam Levine thinks he's Pete Seeger?
Well, I don't know. What the fuck is this? Folk music?
I don't know what. I don't know this song. It's definitely not jamming. But it is not about eggs, so it's got that going for it.
That's true.
What was the Jewel song about eggs?
Eggs. Something about the morning. Take a sip of something in the morning. Look at my eggs, scrambled eggs, something.
Look at my eggs over here. They're scrambled. When did Caleb tell you about that? Years ago?
Yeah, like 96 or 7 when it came out.
What was he, just like outraged by the eggs?
He just thought it was classless.
I mean, Blues Traveler has a song, What a Day and What's for Breakfast, but I don't think they actually say...
Yeah, but it's not a ballad. They're not trying to be like...
Oh, it's a ballad about eggs?
Yeah.
Oy.
No, it's not about eggs. It's about melancholy existence that she has, and she expresses it through eggs.
How can you be melancholy if you have eggs? You make yourself a delicious omelet.
She should be melancholy flour with a side of eggs. Omelet.
That sounds like a really good meal.
Melancholy eggs.
You got your melon.
That's my... Hey, if I had a menu, I'd have
Cauliflower?
melancholy eggs. And that would be what it would be.
It would be a cauliflower omelet with a side of melon.
Quite frankly, cauliflower omelet sounds disgusting.
Does it? With some cheese?
That's more like a frittata.
Oh, Hakuna Frittata.
This week we saw how much much country music.
I tried to register Hakuna Frittata as an email address, and somebody else had beat me to it. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Okay, is it me or does Blake have some sort of weird crush on this Spencer?
Spencer?
He just can't get over the fact that she's a black woman and wanting to sing country music. And he needs to do something about it.
Well, she's on his team. He wants her to win.
He's on his team, all right. He's looking to replace Gwen Stefani.
No, he's not. I think he loves Gwen Stefani.
Well, who doesn't?
That's true. Who doesn't love Gwen Stefani?
The sound men in Vegas.
Oh. I just mean, yeah.
Apparently she's Linda McCartney on the mic.
I heard that too. Where did you hear that?
From you.
Oh, okay. my memory goes sometimes. Thank God for thesaurus.com, because sometimes a word just will not come to me.
America saved.
Ugh. I don't like anyone on the show except for Ray Shun.
No, you like Kyla.
Oh, yeah, she's good. But she doesn't have the it factor.
Kyla is the one who sings backup for Jennifer Hudson, and I mentioned this to you before.
If Kyla could sing like Spencer, if Kyla looked like Spencer, we'd have the combination. But we don't.
This is the voice, though. It doesn't matter what you look like.
Well, yeah, when they get off the show.
And I gotta be honest,
the world's not the voice.
Yeah, but I think there's something about Kyla. I love the way she looks. I think she's adorable. I'll bite her face. I think she's so cute. I'll bite it like an apple. Look at her. She's adorable.
America also saved.
All these people are adorable in their own way. Except maybe him, because
That other one looks a little like Fantasia Barrino.
No, she doesn't.
Christina?
Christiana?
Yeah. She's got that thin sort of...
She looks like somebody else famous, though. I don't know who. But that's not who I think. But, you know what I mean? I think...
Jackie Verna. Congratulations to Spencer and Jackie.
I gotta be honest. I don't like Adam Levine. I think he's a son of a bitch.
Yeah,
There's something about him that says, I'm a son of a bitch.
He's not a very charismatic guy.
I don't know what it is. That Blake Shelton, though. I adore him. I don't know any of his songs, but I adore him.
He's a cheese monster.
I love a cheese monster then. It's okay.
These songs are terrible.
Are they?
Yeah.
Shush.
Welcome back to Live in the Skybox. Over the past 2 months, Snapchat users have been watching and voting.
Did he say welcome back to the Skybox?
Is that what he said?
Why would we care about the Skybox? What does it even mean?
Probably because it's sponsored by Toyota, so they have to give it a name. The Toyota Skybox.
How do you feel?
I'm super proud of myself. I never imagined myself to get into this position, obviously.
All right, Pat, relax.
Okay, shush. It's fan night.
Fourth voice on Snapchat win.
I think you misplaced that last letter.
What? Snapchat?
Fan.
To get Nick here possible. So thank you guys to it very much. Now Alicia joins her team.
You are...
Give it up for Britain.
You have just made this show not friendly to everyone.
I can't
this
sit idly while the world turns to jelly.
This is but this is Alicia Keys' people singing now.
Well, they're gonna have the best arrangement.
Because Alicia Keys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
These kids are 10 times better than Cade.
You leave Cade alone.
Cade is a posing faggot.
First of all, Cade
All
and
right,
Gabby.
you can edit that last part out. He's not a poser.
Cade and Gabby are a couple.
Couple of what?
A couple of cutie pies on American Idol.
They should have a flip a flap show.
We need Cade and Gabby to have a show on HGTV. They can be the new fixer-upper couple while Chip and Joanna are taking their hiatus. Permanent hiatus.
Hiatus.
They hate us because they ain't us. Ain't us. Ain't us.
Hiatus.
What did I say?
Hiatus?
I don't know. I might be
Hiatus. That doesn't sound like a real word.
hiatus. It doesn't say it when you. It doesn't sound like a real word when you say it as I've said it. Yeah, this is Alicia Keys picking Rolling Stones, which right away puts her at the top of the fucking, because it's a, you know what I mean? It's not like some shitty
Go, you
newer
18-year-old
song.
asshole.
What happened?
Oh, look at him go.
He's cute.
Stealing the show with his fucking Les Paul.
Is that what that was?
It was.
I like her outfit. That girl singing next to Alicia Keys.
What does this tell you? This is the best of the night, and it's not even a good song.
Even the most mediocre Rolling Stone song is going to be better than whatever that shit was that Adam Levine forced his people to sing. You know, back in the day, I didn't really love the Stones. But as I got older, I realized that they're just fucking magnificent.
Yeah, they are the quintessential rock band.
Yeah, and you know what, though? I've never loved the Beatles, and you know what? That never changed. I still don't love the Beatles.
Beatles really weren't a band. They were like four guys that were kind of forced together.
Like Poison?
I don't know, forced together, but pushed into situations by management and record companies.
Like Poison? No, seriously. I don't trust the Beatles. I don't trust the Beatles. You can't go from...
They were all in it for themselves, with the exception of Ringo.
Bro, you can't
Ringo
go
was the
from...
only one who wanted to be in a band.
You cannot go from I Want to Hold Your Hand to Paul is Dead. There's just some shit happened, and I don't think it was just LSD.
Yeah, I do.
You do? Team Alicia has the best group song, I think.
I'm gonna come up with some Team Alicia.
Alicia Keys is no one to fuck with. I don't know her songs, but she looks good. She's not wearing makeup. She's got the best arrangement song there. She's got a great team.
Clive Davis liked her.
Clive Davis liked her? Mm-hmm. Ugh, I hope there's no Me Too Clive Davis shit.
Clive Davis was the man.
Yeah. I just hope there was no Me Too Clive Davis shit. Okay, here we go.
Quick question for Shireen. This week you dedicated your song to your twin sister. What has your family support meant to you throughout this process?
How do we know that you're not her? Huh? You're dedicated to your twin. How do we know that you didn't just switch places with your damn twin sister?
You know what's weird?
See both of you at the same time.
Do you know this backstory at all? Have you been paying attention to this show?
No.
They were separated at birth.
Wow.
It's almost like that triplets.
Do they both have marks on their neck?
I don't know what they have, but they were separated at birth and didn't find each other till high school. They just all of a sudden were going to the same high school or something.
Oh my God.
That's a crazy story. Who separates twins? That's fucking absurd.
Well, maybe they were both adopted.
Yeah, but why not adopt? Who
don't
wouldn't
know.
adopt both twins?
What is this? Some sort of social experiment like the triplet story?
The triplet story, I didn't see the documentary, but that it was a social experiment is wrong.
Maybe this was too.
That guy killed himself because of that social experiment. So there should be hell to pay.
I will now announce the last three artists saved by America's votes, which means...
Meanwhile, Carson started off this show freshly shaven, and now he's just about got a full beard. He cannot, his hair on that face just grows and grows and grows. Oh, Carla's so cute. I don't know what her name is. She's cute though too. That's Caleb.
Going home, cowboy.
At some point, Caleb became a popular name. I hadn't heard of it.
From Team Alicia.
I think the first time I heard the name Caleb was that guy Caleb Carr wrote a book. And then I met KBC.
Jackie
And now there's 2 country singers on these 2 reality music shows, and they're both named Caleb, and they're probably the same age. Though I think the American Idol Caleb is better. What do you think?
Oh, yeah, he's much better.
Yeah, the blonde kid. He lost all that weight. I think he lost 70 pounds. God, she's just pretty, isn't she? That was Christiana, by the way.
Kyla J, Team Blake, congratulations.
I like my team Blake. With a little sugar on the side.
Let me tell you something. Blake has a great team. Blake has a great team, and Aw. See, this is the thing with Adam, and I it could be just the way he presents himself, but I don't feel like he cares about these people at all. Like, I feel... Look at Kelly. She clearly cares about people.
This is all America voting on this stuff?
This is America voting now, yeah. I think America gets it right. People want to say America's racist, America's this, America's that. America votes for who they enjoy. I don't think they, to say that they're racist with these kinds of shows is absurd. Ruben Studdard, Fantasia.
Fantasia.
On this show, they've had, extremely flamboyant folks winning the show based on their voice, not on what they look like. So it's just like...
Yeah, well, they kicked Ada Vox off, man, so, it's
Ada Vox was terrible. Yeah. Oh, my God. There was one shot at Ada Vox in the show before they kicked her off. And it was just a close-up, like a side shot, a close-up of their face, and all you could see was beard growth and makeup. And it was just... Yuck. It was shocking.
I ate a Vox. I needed a goddamn Rolaids.
Oh, what? I don't get that joke, Dad.
Ate a Vox. What'd you do? You ate a Vox?
What's a Vox?
I don't know. Something you don't want to eat.
She's so fresh. I feel bad for this girl because she's just not good. She's just...
No one's forcing her to do this.
Yeah, but they keep pushing her through. I don't understand why they kept pushing her through. And she's on Team Adam. So right now they're having there's two, the bottom 2, and it's her and Christiana for whatever reason. And so now they're doing a sing-off.
She's atrocious.
I'm sure she's a wonderful person who's been through a lot in her life.
Don't give her the benefit of the doubt. Who knows what she is?
Because she seems nice. I don't, you know what I mean?
No,
Just because someone can't sing well doesn't mean that they're,
I don't know what she is.
An ass.
I have no idea what she does or is.
Well, I know what she's not going to do. I know what, after tonight, she's not going to do. Yeah. No, she can't. There's Dave. She's terrible. America's not voting for her.
She's a good karaoke singer.
No, she's not.
Yeah, if you saw her at a bar, you'd be like, oh, she could kind of sing.
Okay, maybe at 1 a.m. after 5 or 6 beers. I'm telling you, she's never been good. And when they announced last week that she was singing Mariah Carey's song, I was just like, hey, or not last week, yes, the show before this one.
All these shows suck because they're afraid to tell the truth.
Well, this is the thing with the voice, which is a little... These guys all have, like, a horse in the race, you know what I mean? Like, ultimately, they win, too, if their team wins. So they try to sell it. They sell it too much to the point where they're lying to their people. And also now Adam looks like an asshole for picking her because she's terrible. He looks like he doesn't know what he's doing. Meanwhile, all of Blake's people are still saved because he has better he can. I don't know if he has a better ear or what.
All right, we've got one more performance to go, and then you're going to be able to instantly save one artist. Not now. I'll tell you how to do all that in just a minute here. Singing.
None of them do the what was his name, Simon Cowell thing.
Alicia, please welcome Christiana Danielle.
And they should. They should. They don't have to go that crazy.
Harry Connick did.
Well, this isn't that show, but they don't have to go that crazy where they're like, you know what, you suck, and I wouldn't even,
The
High
show
School
would be a lot
Musical.
better if Harry Connick Jr. was on it, I'll tell you that much.
I'll tell you what, that's not untrue. But I think they have their two men.
I think Harry Connick Jr. is a triple threat, okay? He can act, he can dance, and he can sing.
He can dance?
I wouldn't put it past him. That man's nimble on his feet.
I think,
Is this an Adele song?
I don't know. She doesn't do a great job either, but I think it's a bad song choice. And I think she's nervous about being in the bottom two.
Why is the audience clapping so much? Like, how do they even hear her singing? It's a ballad.
Oh, there's got to be a sign that says clap.
What kind of a lunatic claps during a ballad? What are they out of here? It's not even real.
Sometimes these kids, their lower register is just bleh. But they insist on putting them through that. They insist on saying start low and end dynamic.
Ugh.
And honestly, it doesn't work.
Her shirt's making me hungry.
Her shirt is making you hungry. Why is that?
It's like one of those tricolored cakes.
Neapolitan?
Exactly. I'll eat it right up. It's a black Neapolitan.
What's wrong with you? There's something wrong with you. I don't know what you're saying. But that's why we're doing this show, because I want people to see how you are 24/7.
Also trying to make it in the top 10. Nice job.
Okay, I kind of see the cake thing.
Important moment here at the
Those petit four cakes, right?
Yes.
For this one, because if y'all didn't get the most amazing goosebumps just listening to this,
Now see, this is
I didn't get
Alicia's.
goosebumps. I got
didn't
fucking
get-
hunger pains.
But
Pangs.
Alicia's selling her, and she shouldn't, because
like describe to somebody who you were, and I'm
she could. All she needs to say was, "Nice job. I know you were nervous."
there's no one.
Her earrings are so big that I think she's getting radio interference like from the Partridge Family.
Yeah, but are those speakers in the back of their chairs?
With speakers in her earrings.
I'm serious though.
I can't tell.
To continue
The back of the red
I
chairs.
just don't know what they are.
So save Christiana, because she's
I know. Sometimes I would watch Idol, and
It wouldn't make sense to have speakers like that.
It wouldn't. Oh, okay.
In your body?
No, in the back of the chair.
It goes to their head?
Yeah, right behind where their heads are.
They probably are speakers, little monitors.
Nobody envies the task here for you at home watching it, but here we go. It's time for you to save one of these artists.
Yeah, they probably are.
Voice save and include the name of the artist that you want to save in your tweet. That is
Oh my God, you gotta save Christiana.
on your screen.
Yeah.
Retweets also count. You have exactly
That's what I'm
5
saying.
minutes for your tweet
That
in.
was not a great performance by Christiana, but even her not great performance is better than Shireen.
On your TV, how the fans are tweeting.
And I feel bad for
She needs to
Shireen.
Shireen it in.
Look at those little speakers back there. See?
The artist you save
Yes.
when we
Right.
return.
They're sitting on one too for extra bass.
Are they?
I don't know. They
Oh.
should be.
You know, we could probably ask Bob. Bob's company does this staging, I think.
And risk for elimination.
I mean, they're not there every day. I think they just set it up and they go.
Artists, if you haven't done
Ask Bob. That should be a new segment. We should just ask him random stuff, not even about the show.
Okay, I'll
Maybe he
email
knows
him.
about like arboring and trees and stuff.
what would you like to say to
I love Bob.
You know what? I just want to say thank you so much for saving me again. You know,
All right, stop talking. You're making between the quality of your voice and the thing on your neck. I think we've hired a gang member.
Oh, is that a tattoo on her neck? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah. Anyone with a tattoo on the neck, I'm not hiring him.
Coach Alicia Keys?
Oh well,
I love
Really? You wouldn't? So you wouldn't hire
Do
anybody?
they have that filter on Indeed?
Me more than anything. You've really pushed me to be bold and to really love who I am as an artist, and you've brought things out of me that I didn't.
She
know
is
could
just-
happen. And I love you. Thank you.
There's something infectious about Christiana. Her smile. Oh, she's just.
Does everyone on Alicia's team have earrings like that?
Give it right back to you. Any
What are they communicating?
Wait, does she not have any guys on her team? Is Britt on her team?
I don't know. Yes, he is.
Okay.
He sang lead on "Give Me Shelter."
Okay, right.
Women on the stage right now are so special and so unique.
I don't think he had earrings.
Christiana, I'm so taken by you and moved by you because honestly, I'm watching you grow. I'm watching your trajectory. I'm watching you define who you are. And like I said, there's nobody like you. You are a one-of-one artist.
All right, let's not go overboard.
Yeah, she goes over. See, that's the thing. Then it becomes insincere. I believe part of it's sincere, but then because she's trying to sell her,
This is absolutely the beginning.
because she wants her team to win.
Crazy journey for you, and this whole thing has been such an amazing journey already. Look at the
Blake takes those folks out on tour with him, and I think Kelly's going to as well. I don't know what the son of a bitch is doing. Maybe Alicia does. I don't know.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck to you too. Adam, any last potential words for Shireen?
You know, every time that it comes to this point in the competition, Shireen, I always get frustrated because kind of the essence of, I think, of what music is and what music has been for all of us here, on stage at least, I can say, is that it's not a competition. So it really is hard for me to see you two stand up there together, knowing that the sisterhood that you guys all have on the
Oh, he's
show,
just an insincere asshole.
to pit one against the other.
He's full of shit.
You do deserve to be here.
She doesn't deserve to be there, Adam. You're being insincere.
That magical breakthrough
She-
that Ration had last week. But I feel
Simon
like
Cowell would have never let her in the top 48.
because I do believe that you deserve a spot in that top 10. So please,
Yucky duty.
Yuckinsy duty.
Might not have seen it, but we have verified that the instant save results are indeed correct. So here we go. The Voice instant save window is officially closed. The time has come. One of you is instantly saved. The other, unfortunately, leaves The Voice tonight. One last time. Here we go. America instantly saved.
Oh, watch this look too. Watch this look. Watch this look. Look how happy she is. She's so happy, and look at him. He's like, "Yeah, you're happy, but my person didn't make it through." You can tell he's throwing
The
daggers
show
at
is
Alicia.
slightly scripted.
What?
The show is slightly scripted.
Right here on NBC. We'll see you next Monday on
This is a scripted effect.
I think he was kind of like,
later for Jimmy Fallon as Ariana Grande drops by.
"Oh, fuck you, Jimmy Fallon." All right. So,
Well,
is there anything you want to say about this show in general?
oh, they're doing a knock-up job.
Knock up job. Bang up?
Bang up job. You know, it's pretty indicative of the world today, of the industry.
Which
That we
singers
call
do you
music?
think are better?
Huh?
Whose singers do you think are better? American Idols or The Voices?
Well, let's see. Who does American Idol have again?
American Idol has Maddie Poppy, Dark Horse. Got Caleb, the guy who lost 70 pounds, sings country.
I think The Voice has better singers. I think American Idol's a better show. I think they're both pretty bad.
Okay, let me just say this. If I take Ration off of The Voice, do you still think The Voice has better singers?
You gotta get rid of the background singer for Jennifer Hudson, too. Because she fucking blows the roof off the place. That woman has the potential to sing a fucking glass to pieces.
Okay. Kyla.
Who
Her name
won
is
the
Kyla.
American Idol? Maddie Pope is good.
Poppy. Is it Pope?
Poppy, Pope,
Maddie Poppy? I think it's
whatever.
Matt.
She's good.
She's.
When it comes to Poppy, though, there's only one Poppy. And that's
I am
not
Poppy.
David Lerner.
Who's David Lerner?
You might know him as Poppy. I know him as a guy who committed investment fraud.
Wait, David Lerner. I might know him as Poppy. I only know the
David
Poppy
Lerner
girl.
was a guy in New York. He would have ads on AM radio to invest in money in his investment firm. And he'd say, something or other, you might know me as Poppy.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
When?
and then it turned out that Poppy was indicted for some sort of investment fraud. Don't quote me on that. Anyway,
When,
David
though?
Lerner Associates. You look him up. He's been indicted.
Oh my God.
But he was Poppy on WABC radio. He'd be like, you might know me as Poppy.
WABC
He
radio.
was like the My Pillow guy of WABC radio, like in the 90s.
So he
Right.
wasn't a disc jockey.
No, he had a horrible ad. You might know me as Poppy.
Okay, no. Why would you know him as Poppy?
Because he was trying to come off like he was, everyone's friend. Like, you can trust me.
Okay, no,
I'm
you're not
Poppy.
listening.
Now give me all your money.
You don't understand what I'm asking. You might know me as Poppy. How would we have known him
I
as
don't
Poppy?
think we would have. I think he's just trying to put
So
the,
you think he just threw that out there? You might know me as Poppy,
Yeah,
but
it's
no
like
one
my
knew him as
Crazy
Poppy.
Eddie. His prices are insane. Well, because he says they're insane. We didn't know until he told us.
So we would never have known that he was Poppy.
No, not until he started advertising as saying he was Poppy. You might know me as Poppy,
Right.
because I'm telling you this.
Okay, it wasn't like he was. What was that noise?
That was my stomach growling.
Wow.
He was like, I don't know if he was Spanish or
Like
Jewish.
iPoppy?
I think he's Jewish.
Oh,
David Lerner. That sounds Jewish.
that
Is
sounds like he's of your tribe, Dave.
Yes,
Dave is a common name among your people.
my people. Cool people.
Okay,
People with common sense
people with a common name
and good humor.
and good
Ice cream.
humor. Ice cream. All right.
Bars.
So, David Lerner, Poppy. So I don't know why you started talking about him.
Oh, because he's not the Poppy I like. I like the Poppy who's blonde haired and does things about Q-tips.
I'm Poppy.
She's the best Poppy.
She's the best Poppy. I follow her on the Instagram.
She's the best Poppy, and she's not illegal.
Ah, Poppies. Like that, you mean?
Like Poppy Siege.
Well, I was doing my Wicked Witch of the West when she goes, Poppies. You know that?
I don't even know that.
You don't know that in The Wizard of Oz?
No.
At one point, they're all running through this field to get to Oz, and the Wicked Witch of the West is looking in her huge crystal ball, and she's, like rubbing the sides of the ball, and she goes, Poppies! And then they all kind of they fall asleep because of the poppies. It's a heroine, right?
Weird. Okay. Yes.
It's a heroine thing in The Wizard of Oz.
Well, that is primitive.
Have you not ever seen The Wizard of Oz?
I've seen it, but probably not in 30 years.
Wow. I guess as a kid, I always was watching it.
Yeah,
I think it was on once a year. I don't remember. I don't know if it was Easter,
I believe I saw it in
Thanksgiving.
college.
Is that the only time you've seen it?
No, but I believe they showed it on the big screen in a big auditorium.
As a class in NYU?
Yes, I think so.
Interesting. So you didn't, as a child, that was not a movie that you were you had a go-to movie when you were little.
You mean like Harry and Tonto?
Harry and Tonto was a movie you watched when you were little?
I watched it. It wasn't a go-to movie. It was an early favorite.
It was an early favorite. So when you were little, when you were say 11 and somebody said, what's your favorite movie? You would not say Herbie the Love Bug or Lady and the Tramp. You would say Harry and Tonto. Is that with Art Carney?
It's with Art Carney.
Okay. And who else?
It's a very inappropriate movie. He's hitchhiking across the country with a 12-year-old girl. It's they would never make that movie today. That's all I'm saying.
Well, are they related?
Oh, and he had a cat named Tonto.
Well, who's
They are not related.
Who's the girl in the movie?
I don't even remember.
All right. Well, something to look up, I guess. Something
But it was an older Art Carney.
Yes. Harry
They don't
and
make movies like that anymore.
Tonto. No, they don't. You know what? What movie were we watching
That
the other day?
and The Day of the Dolphin.
Oh, that made me cry at the end. Fa! Right? Mm-hmm. That movie, I watched that movie maybe twice in my life, and it makes me cry so much at the end that I can't bear to watch it. I can't watch movies with like if I know that there's a movie that's like starring an animal other than Benji, I'm not watching it. Like Marley and Me, nope.
They always die.
Yep. Marley and Me, as much as I love Jennifer Aniston and what's his name? Owen
Benjamin. No, Owen Wilson.
I could not. No. If there's a dog's name in the title, no. And then there's
Dog Day Afternoon.
That's not a dog's name. That's just a
classic.
It is a classic. What year is that one from?
I'm going to say off the top of my head 73, but I don't know. 72, 73.
Is it before or after Serpico?
I think it's before. But it might be... Wait, I think it's before. I think it might be a year before. I think Serpico might be 74.
Okay.
I don't
wait,
know.
no.
Death Wish is 74.
Yeah, but isn't... okay, let me ask you this. Before or after Godfather? Did he become famous in Godfather and then do Dog Day Afternoon and Serpico?
I think so.
Well, I think Godfather's 72.
I think he had a very prolific 2 years there.
Yeah. And you know what? I know people like to say the last great movie he made was...
The last great movie he made was with Keanu Reeves. If you don't
think that's a great movie?
You don't think that's great? He's thoroughly entertaining in that movie.
Which one is that?
You can't get more entertaining than him when he plays the devil in that attorney movie.
What is that movie called?
What's it called again?
Devil something?
You got Devil's Advocate.
Devil's Advocate. You're a fan of Devil's Advocate.
He is fucking... first of all, I'm a big fan of Pacino.
I see that.
Pacino is amazing. He's been amazing since Off-Broadway in the 60s.
But Dave, you're not old enough to have seen him in the 60s and Off-Broadway.
No, but I'm aware of his history.
I know, but
because I can see his acting before then. I can see his acting in his early movies.
Okay, so you like Devil's Advocate. That's also has little Charlize Theron in it, who was absolutely drop-dead gorgeous, and Keanu Reeves, who never
it's
ages.
Classic.
All right, I'll give you that
classic
one.
Bad movie, but it's great.
See, now where I think he takes a turn for the worse and never comes back.
Injustice for All.
Scarface.
Oh.
That's a movie.
Started to turn before Scarface.
Arthur?
Arthur is a horrible movie, but I love it.
You like it because there's a little kid that looks exactly like you did when you were a little kid.
Well,
That's why you
perhaps.
like that movie.
I also happen to know the background. It's based on the life of Israel Horovitz, the man who was just one of the latest hashtag Me Too guys.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he supposedly did some inappropriate stuff on set.
Wait, what set of what?
He's like one of these older guys who is inappropriate with his younger actresses that he's mentoring. And his son, Adam, from the Beastie Boys, claims that he probably did do all these things.
Oh, shit. Well,
his son's like, yeah, my dad is a creep.
Well, if your own kid says that you're a creep, then perhaps he was a creep.
Anyway, Israel Horovitz is the subject for... he wrote Arthur, and it's basically autobiographical.
Well, it's
And
also terrible.
We did Line with Richard Dreyfuss before Dreyfuss was a star.
I love Richard Dreyfuss. I think he got a Me Too as well, didn't he? Or his kid got Me Too'd.
His
kid was Me
harassed
Too'd by Kevin Spacey. Right, okay.
But I think someone tried to say that Dreyfuss did something wrong, too. But, Dreyfuss, what do you expect? You don't think he did something wrong? Cocaine addict.
Oh, really?
Everyone was doing something wrong back then.
How do you know he was a cocaine guy?
Because look at how gray his hair got at age 30. No, but seriously,
It's just-
he's a cocaine guy because he's an admitted lunatic.
I guess if your hair is gray at 30...
He drove his Mercedes-Benz into a telephone pole in Hollywood and
When?
then went into rehab
When was this?
in the 90s.
You're really up on the gossip,
Or
aren't
was
you?
it the 80s? I just know my Jews.
Well, that's...
Hashtag me Jew.
Okay, all right. Well, that's good. I'm glad you know your Jews. I don't know my Jews. I only have the one. That's you.
That's good.
Yeah. I don't know that I could take more than one of you. Are all Jews like you?
Yeah, me and David Lee Roth, exactly alike.
No. No.
No?
Nope. Nope.
Well, you got, passive Jews and you got dominant Jews.
What are you?
I'm somewhere in between.
Well, then you don't have passive Jews and dominant Jews if you're somewhere
Well, you
in
have
between.
the spectrum is what I'm saying. I'm somewhere on the spectrum.
I see.
Yeah.
You have your own spectrum. The
I'm
Jews
on the
have their
spectrum.
own spectrum.
Yes.
And it's a...
You've got
Yes.
the kind of Jew who's on Family Guy, and then you got David Lee Roth.
What about Harvey Weinstein?
He's in the middle.
Wait. Okay, then what's the spectrum of?
Yeah, you got your dominant and your submissive ones.
Okay.
You got your ugly ones and your good looking ones. And then you get a dominant, good looking one together, and you got a problem.
I see.
That's David Lee Roth. And then Harvey Weinstein is dominant, but he's not good looking, so he's in the middle.
I see. Then
I'm good looking, but I'm passive, so
Oh.
I'm in the middle.
Oh, okay.
That's my opinion.
Dave's a 10, everyone. All right. Well,
You got a dominant, good looking Jew, and you got a problem.
Shit's gonna hit the fan.
Yeah, they become successful, and then they become egomaniacs.
Yeah, or maybe they are already. Maybe they already suffer from something.
Well, we're the chosen ones.
I
Our
see.
parents, my mom told me so.
I see. So, are you saying that most Jews already have
We
that
have
in
instilled
their?
confidence unless you're overburdened by the guilt.
I see. So, most Jews grow up knowing that they're the chosen ones.
Yeah, and for this they're guilty.
Do they look
But you got to
down on
compartmentalize the
others?
guilt, and then you get rid of the guilt, and you don't care about it.
So, is that why the chosen ones tend to stick with the other chosen ones?
I don't know about that. Everyone sticks with their own kind.
Yeah. Well, you didn't.
Look at the Italians. They stick with the Italians.
I know, but you strayed from the chosen. Like, when you saw me, did you look down on me and say, "Well, she's not a chosen one," but
No, I wasn't No, I ignore all that. I had ignored all that stuff until I got older.
and then and then it came roaring back for you?
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Well, that's interesting. That's an interesting all right. The chosen ones. So, if you had to do it all over again, then you, at this age, say if I was unfortunate enough to pass away in some sort of...
Shush.
Okay. I'm just saying, would your wife number 2 be a
Jew?
chosen one? Yes.
Yes. I'm just
Really?
kidding.
That is amazing. This is news to
No,
me.
she'd be Irish Italian, just like you.
Oh, all right. Well,
No, I don't know what she'd be. She wouldn't be. You are what is.
all right. Well, I'm just saying,
Jesus.
shit happens at times.
No.
You never know. We've got Fisher cats in the woods, so who knows? All right. Well, there was
That's Fisher with an SH. That's not a SCH.
right. Okay. I just wanted to bring up the Mets real quickly for you.
Oh, no.
It was one of those things that has been bugging you. We went. We were having trouble. We don't get TV here in the woods, so we have to subscribe to services that give us channels.
The dark web.
No, it's not the dark web.
Oh.
We have a Roku. That's not the dark web.
The Japanese voodoo web.
It's the Japanese voodoo web. And we were trying desperately to find a service that gave us the Yes Network and also the SNY Network, which is the network that provides the Met games. And we finally found one, Fubo TV. And
For us by...
no, I think it's for short for
hours.
football. It's they play a lot of soccer, so I think that's what it's for. But finally, so we're like, all right, we're gonna watch the Mets too, and Dave's been angry at the Mets, very
it's not
angry.
The Mets. Just, you know, I don't know.
They're not the Yankees.
The whole game's not the Yankees.
What do you mean?
I mean, what's wrong with these people today?
Which people?
The pitchers, they can't pitch a game. They can't pitch a whole game. What happened? Why did this change?
I don't know. DeGrom was doing well, and then he got waylaid.
What happened to the concept of a relief pitcher pitching the last inning or two?
Yeah.
It's a joke. DeGrom and Syndergaard, or whatever the hell the guy's name is.
Syndergaard? Is that his name?
Syndergaard.
Syndergaard. Something
Those
like
two
that.
should just pitch the whole... That's it. They just share.
But DeGrom got hurt.
Is he really hurt, or is he just sick of the nonsense?
No, he's making $7 million a year. I'm sure he's...
He makes it whether he's hurt or not. He's faking it.
He's not faking it. He's not Katie Turnering it.
The whole thing's a disappointment.
But we have the Yankees, so we can still watch those.
That's pretty good. They got better players.
They're the Yankees. Like, why did you start liking the Mets when you were younger? Was somebody in your family a Met fan?
Yeah, I think my family was Mets fans.
Did you go to games when you were little with your folks?
I did go to games.
Really? A lot?
I went to some games.
You went to some games.
I saw the games in the 70s. 73.
Did you... But did you also watch them on TV? Like, we've been watching baseball pretty nonstop here.
Yeah, I watched them on TV. I knew a lot about the Mets.
Yeah, you know a lot about the Mets. I know a lot about... Not a lot, but I know a good deal about the mid-70s Yankees. And then nothing until the 90s.
Mickey Rivers.
Mickey Rivers, Chris Chambliss, Roy White, Lou Piniella, Reggie Jackson, Bucky Dent.
How about John Milner? You know John Milner?
I don't know him.
The Hammer?
No, he sounds like a wrestler.
No, he's first baseman for the Mets.
Oh,
John
I
Milner.
don't know.
How about Felix Millan? Boom!
I do know something about Felix Millan.
The man had the kookiest picture in the world on his card.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
I might have a Felix Millan card, actually.
And then there's a Mets playbook where the picture of him, and he just looks like a complete lunatic. Felix Millan. And then, of course, Wayne Garrett.
Wayne Garrett.
Third base.
Third base.
Rusty Staub.
Rusty Staub, I think everybody knows. Tug McGraw was a Met, right?
Tug McGraw, he fucking coined the phrase. You
Tug
gotta
McGraw?
believe.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. See?
Writing hooks is a thing in that family.
I guess it is. I think he's passed away, right?
Yes.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
But Tim survives.
Tim and his beautiful wife. He's married to Faith Hill, right?
That sounds about right. I confuse her with Shania Twain.
Don't confuse Faith Hill for Shania Twain. Shania Twain is...
I confuse Faith Hill and Taylor Swift.
That, you know what? That's fine. Taylor Swift is a younger Faith Hill. They're both beautiful blonde girls. Shania Twain is a brunette-ish. And she was married to Mutt Lange. But I don't think she still is. I think that ended a while ago.
Yes. Well, you try being married to Mutt Lange.
I don't know much about Mutt Lange. Did he do a lot of cocaine and drive his...
I don't know much about Mutt Lange either.
Oh, then he must not be a Jew. You're not keeping up on him if he's not a Jew.
I think that was the first line to... they were going to sing that, but instead it was, I don't know much about history.
I don't know much. What song is that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
What a wonderful world it would be.
What a one.
It was going to be, I don't know much about Mutt Lang, but it just didn't fit.
Didn't fit. He didn't want to shoehorn that in there. Well, there you go. Then there's still a song to be written about not knowing much about Mutt Lang.
The guy's got a good name. I mean, Mutt Lang.
That's a good name. That is a good name. I'm not going to lie. I think he's probably a good person. I haven't heard a Me Too about him. Have you?
Oh,
you did?
Know.
You heard a Me Too about him?
I haven't heard anything.
Oh, I don't
I
believe
just don't know why Why would they not be together still? Maybe Shania Twain's a little off the hook. She feels like a woman.
You know, I feel like when you get that famous and you're that beautiful and you're in front of the camera and you got people pawing at you and making cartoon heart eyes at you, I think it would be more than a guy could take, and I think he'd get jealous, and then in his mind the jealousy probably takes over and creates a backstory about what's going on between her and some guy that is not really going on, and then he might have got drunk and acted out on it and slept with some floozy, and she was just like, nope, when she in fact had done nothing wrong. I gotta say, I mean, I maybe I'm wrong, but I just don't think women are looking to cheat as much as men do. I'm not saying that you know, not all women, but just in general, just like how men are more likely to be a serial killer, I think men are more likely to cheat.
Maybe. I don't know what the statistics are.
No, I don't know either. I'm just saying stuff. All right, so also just one more thing. What are you listening to now?
I'm not listening to anything.
Are you serious?
Yeah. What am I listening to?
Podcasts only?
I'm just listening to talk radio and stuff like that these days.
Sometimes you listen to podcasts, and I don't know why you're still listening to those podcasts.
Oh, I've been listening to some goddamn Led Zeppelin. Am I right? How about that?
From which?
All of it. I like it all.
Really?
Fucking Zepp.
You're gonna get the lead out?
I like In Through the Outdoor, all right? How about that, asshole?
Who are you? Don't call me names.
Not you, just the people who think In Through the Outdoor is an afterthought. Go fuck yourself. You're an afterthought.
What, is that an album or a song?
Yeah, it's an album. It's the last album before Bonzo died.
Oh.
And it's got some killer shit on it. Like I'm Gonna Crawl.
Okay.
Which to me sounds like the first Robert Plant solo effort.
Oh, okay. So the Ship of Fools, that one?
It sounds like that, yeah. It sounds more like Robert Plant than Jimmy Page.
Interesting.
But that is because Jimmy Page was not extremely creative at that point due to his, I think he was kicking heroin.
Was he kicking heroin, or did he have a 14-year-old tied to a radiator in his hotel room?
No, he was doing heroin when that was going on.
That guy, honestly...
Is a hero?
No.
Oh.
No.
Is the best?
No.
The rock god?
No.
Legend in the recording studio?
Yeah, see, this is the
Master of overdubbing?
Okay, see, this is the thing between you and me.
Amazing lyricist?
You can look past the weird personal shit.
Best friends of Woody Allen?
Yeah, exactly. I can't... I can maybe look past some weird personal shit, but I can't look past pedophilia. I just can't do it. I think it's disgusting, and if you have a 14-year-old trapped in your hotel room...
I don't know who trapped who.
Dave, are you saying a 14-year-old girl trapped a 20-something-year-old?
This is all hearsay as far as I'm concerned.
It's not hearsay.
Hashtag hearsay.
Oh, my God.
Hashtag meet Jimmy Page.
I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying, I can't look past that shit like you can. And you know what?
I don't know.
Dude.
I don't know what happened.
Pedophilia is something...
If he was a pedophile, why wasn't he in jail?
Because it was exactly the same times that you were talking about where everybody was being screwed up in the 70s.
Well, what does the girl have to say about it?
What is she...
She's still around.
She's still around.
She loves Jimmy Page.
I'm sure she got paid off.
He got paged off.
Did you hear what happened to Cosby and Polanski?
What is this? Did they walk into a bar together?
No, they walked right out of the Academy Motion Pictures Association together.
Oh.
They've been both banned from.
Yeah, why the fuck was Bill Cosby in there in the first place? Uptown Saturday Night? Yeah, that's great.
Leonard Part 6, I believe, was his.
Well, I don't know what that is. It sounds like somebody ghost dad.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. He did terribly in movies, I guess. Terrible
Cosby and
crossover.
Polanski.
Polanski. First of all, that Polanski was even still in it. So disgusting.
I'm not here to defend Roman Polanski.
Good.
But I do like Rosemary's Baby.
Rosemary's Baby is great. I'm not going to lie. However...
But what makes it great is John Cassavetes. Boom.
You love John Cassavetes.
John Cassavetes was a frickin' genius.
And you like that other guy, too.
That other guy was a genius. I don't even know who he is.
Casale.
John Casale. Cassaling away.
All right. I see. I think we've reached an impasse.
He was, okay, never mind.
All right, so I think we've got 2 podcasts here.
All right, I'm hungry.
All right, well, this has been the first and or second episode of the middle-aged...
Edit out the part where I said fag.
of the middle-aged cool kids podcast. Are you still happy with that name, or should we change it?
It's fine for now.
For now. All right. Well, we own middleagedcoolkids.com, so... No, nothing?
What?
Nothing. All right. Thanks for listening. And we will see you next time. Subscribe, and what else do they want to do? Subscribe and give us a 5-star if you're so inclined.
Hey, I'm so glad we were able to drop this podcast before Opie's.
All right. Next time, America.